I might need a bit of work underneath, not too much work. Did a nice job. Not bad for a cheap old ender. It's stronger than the other stuff that I got from overseas. This will do for a little while I start to build the CNC machine. I've got some heap of aluminium over there, but I've got to work on it. I've got enough there to make a gantry, or not the gantry, I've got to buy the gantry materials. But I'm going to slowly go ahead, and I'll probably list the guy that I'm watching. He seems to know what he's doing, but that is cool to fill in a bit of a spot for me. I've just got this recently, or I had it a little while. I've got a laser over there, I've got the power supply, nicely made from China. We need that. This will, so I don't know whether that needs to go down any further, but it seems to fit nice and neatly. Got it off Thingiverse, I'll list it. Someone put it up there, did a great job of making this. And this is a reproduction of the original one. There's two different ones. You can use either one to make it, I'd say. There's a little bit there. Not much problems with it, considering. So yeah, this is a 500 watt spindle. So I'm gonna have to, and it's pretty heavy, so it's gonna bend like that on this CNC machine, so I'm going to have to do a bit of work to it to get it up to standard. At the moment it's raining here, if you haven't seen. It's raining outside, so yeah, not going anywhere. But there's a lot more people out there that have to be stuck inside at the moment than me. So I'm just happy to be here doing my thing. Hopefully some people are watching stuff. I'm still going through a heap of batteries at the moment. There's lots of things to do. I'm actually thinking I'm just about to start making my new spot welder, so I'm going to have to clean all this up and get it ready for a new print. So that'll be the next thing I'm doing. Hey guys, so I started out building one of these with a double FET setup, similar to the FET that's on this one. Okay, that's the original one I used. Someone's marked that on one end, I don't know why they've done that. So I started out with this and I had the controls and it would do one pulse. Yeah, it worked, but it was putting a lot more power into these 18650 batteries than what I really wanted it to. So what I did is I watched another show, and here it is here. I have a board there that's the control board, so that would be this board here. So pretty much a similar board, and almost looks the same. It's even got its isolation opto coupler there, or could be a opto triac, I don't know for sure. And pretty much everything else is similar on that board, maybe a bit different, pushed around a little bit differently. And then it comes up to here, and we've got this beautiful display that it comes with, that's all soldered onto the back, and it hooks into there, and so it will do a double pulse instead of a single pulse system like this one here that's a little bit cheaper. But I suggest that if you're going to do this, get the double pulse. I still have to check these out. These are our connections for the double pulse, but two coming in and two going out, I'd say, but I haven't actually looked it up yet. I will have to look at this board up. I'll do that now. We'll see what it has to say about itself. It looks like it says reverse or key down the bottom. Reverse, I think it is. So let's zoom in. K, yeah, key. So it's got AC 9 and 12 volts, so between 9 and 12 volts input, and the output is the key. So it's not a really big, it's not as big as these ones. So like on these, ones here. You've got your voltage in on one, and then you've got your, you can just go across the actual resistor and that'll turn it on and off. Actually, I think this is just a turn on and off button, then it goes across the top of there. But on this one, oh, I see what they've done. Live in, live out, and the keying is to press it to turn it on and off. So you've got to have 9 to 12 volts, or 8.9 to 12 volts, and it gives you a double pulse. One cycle is about 20 milliseconds, such as an interval of 50, and it's interval of 1 second between pulses, which is good because you're not going to fry the batteries you're trying to spot weld. Anyway, that's about it. I'll try and give you the name of that brand because it's eluded me. I finally found it. There's so many brands out there. So here we are here. It's called the Spot Welder Control Module. Great name for it. And there it is. It's got an LCD display and it's double pulse, welding machine, transformer control. So it's transformer controlled, so you can't use a battery on this one. Other ones you can use batteries. This one's transformer. And I probably will try and put a fan into it as well. So I'd like to put a fan in this so it cools down the transistor, and that should be good too. Other than that, nothing really happening around the shed. It's very quiet, very wet, and I'm slowly just cleaning up the mess that I've got here. Anyway, that's it from me for today. Hopefully I'll get this started, and I'm doing this and then I'm going to get on to doing my BMSs that I need to do, and I'm still working on the CNC machine, which I'm just learning some more stuff, and I've been setting up some virtualization goodness so that I can actually use different operating systems for different setups for the CNC machine.